Hello, everybody. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to our VIP Global Training Webinar. My name is Shane Hyman, and I am absolutely excited and pleased to host this evening's training webinar. We have a fantastic training lined up for everybody who's attending here live, and also those who are watching this as a replay. I want to personally congratulate you for saying yes to success, for showing up and winning in your business here with TPS, the perfect solution. Okay, joining me today as well is Kim Brownlee Barth, as well as Rudy Salaya. So I'm absolutely pleased to be here tonight. And without any further ado, we're going to jump right into a fantastic training. Give me a moment here. I'm going to share my screen. Go ahead and get started. So again, this is our VIP Global Training Webinar. We do this every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you get your teammates and any new people who you're bringing into the business, have them enroll, for free and get plugged in. VIPglobaltraining.com will send you reminders about this event and help you stay plugged into the resource and the training that we have here. All right, so as we move forward, I'd just like to go over a quick disclaimer just to let you know who we are as VIP Global. VIP Global is not TPS, but is an independent team of like-minded leaders that trains and provides support for all of our team members who have joined as independent TPS business affiliates. Everyone within the TPS opportunity is welcome to participate and learn from these wonderful trainings. Completely free trainings and free resources. And tonight's event is no exception. The skill of three-way calling, which is the subject of our team training this evening, is a primary and an important skill set to learn, and one that is aimed at helping everyone to maximize the amazing opportunity we have here with TPS, the perfect solution. Experience and knowledge of your support team in these vital early stages, TPS affiliates can maximize their success. Join team members who are seeing success within TPS on tonight's training, hosted by myself, Shane Hyman, Senior Marketing Director with TPS, and also presented by Mr. Rudy Salaya, who is a Master Store Builder within TPS. All right, we had some rank advancements last week and most recently here with TPS, and I want to congratulate Damian Duggan for rank advancing to Master Store Owner, as well as Clyde Reeder for Master Store Owner. Congratulations, Clyde, as well as Luis Romain. Congratulations, Master Store Owner out of the UK. Congratulations, sir, for Master Store Builder. Okay, this is one of our key rank advancements. You're going to learn more about it if you haven't done so just yet. I want to congratulate Kevin Wilkes for that, as well as Gavin Kerr. Congratulations, Master Store Builder. Kudos. And Mr. Philip Llewellyn out of the UK. Fantastic for achieving the rank of Senior Marketing Director. And myself, Shane Hyman, also rank advanced to Senior Marketing Director. Guys, these are all fantastic accomplishments. Everybody is truly moving forward and on their way to success here with TPS, the perfect solution. Now, we're going to talk about a system, right? The same type of simple system of duplication that helped all of those individuals rank advance just because they followed a simple system, okay? Now, you guys ever heard of the game called telephone? Every time the message goes to the next person, it changes a little bit, you know? The whole basis of this point is that it loses substance, right? So, you know, if you're doing it that way, if you're doing it improperly and you're telling somebody who tells somebody who tells somebody, by the time it gets down to the last person, the message is totally changed. It's diluted. You know, the facts aren't straight and it's not effective. Why? Because people hate it. However, systems and tools are what duplicate. And that's what we're going to go over today. Simple tools and systems that will help you duplicate in your business and how you can follow the system and achieve success. Now, when you join TPS, we have an abundance of resources provided to us by TPS Corporate, starting with our TPS webinar every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Register at tpswebinar.com and stay plugged in every Monday. as well as our TPS138.us/members only section. You're able to create an account there as well. Okay, go there, click create my account, and you can set up your own account with that members only portal and gain access to a tremendous amount of resources provided to us by TPS. Okay, you want to make sure that you definitely put your personal information in there, as it will configure all of your resources to work for you and your TPS store and enrollment. Okay, also want to get started and log in as many times as you need to that super marketing portal, and you can get started with your training that's provided to you there. Also, for your TPS resources, into there to the TPS members only, you'll be able to click the resources tab right there and gain access to the DBU registration page. Okay, this is how you register for Dream Builder University, which is the TPS corporate training platform. So you want to register for that first, put your name and your information in and submit, and you will be able to be registered and log in using your username and password at any time for DBU, Dream Builder University. We also have VIP Global bonus resources, okay? You can visit that and gain access to those at vipglobal.net. This is what it looks like. And you can click on the TPS tab at the far right, and a drop-down will populate, right? And you can see the initial steps video. It's very great initial steps training to show you step-by-step how to enroll, activate, and get your system ready where you can qualify daily, get you started right, okay? Also, the launch sequence, which really goes over the launch kit that TPS provides and gives you an opportunity to fill that out and launch your business effectively, okay? As well as TPS videos, right? We have an abundance of videos and resources that help us leverage tools. You know, let the videos do the sharing and the telling. You know, you just want to open it up with excitement and pass those resources along. So we're going to talk about that as well during this three-way training. As our webinar, okay, vipglobal.net/webinar. This is a great webinar where Mr. Kyle McGregor and Philip Llewellyn went over the new TPS presentation, and it's really great to use that and help get the opportunity out there. Let it be explained in a way where you don't have to do it yourself, where you can duplicate that system. VIP Global has VIP University. You can click the VIP University tab there at the vipglobal.net site, or you can go there directly by logging on to VIP University. So once you get there, you can click sign up now, and a sign up form will populate. You can either sign up traditionally by entering your information, or you can use the quick Facebook or Google sign up buttons at the bottom to log in using those credentials. Quick access into the back office of VIP University, where you are able to gain access and training tutorials to show you all of your TPS corporate resources, what they are, how to use them, and how to use the quick links within VIP University to gain quick access to them right from your training site there at VIP University. We have an excellent training lined up for the power of three-way calls, and it gives me great pleasure at this moment to bring up a gentleman who I really, quite frankly, am having such an awesome time working with. I mean, just his energy level, as well as his professionalism, is really at an all-time high. This guy's passion for helping people is unbelievable. He has a team that is growing phenomenally. Just really, and I won't step on his story too much, but just looking at the numbers and looking how his team is growing and thriving is truly proof of his leadership and his ability to want to help people and let them see results in their business, just like he's seeing results in his own business. So without any further ado, I'd like to pass this training over to our master store builder, Mr. Rudy Celaya.
All right, thank you so much, Shane. Can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that introduction. And, you know, everything you do is absolutely not underlooked at all. and you're truly appreciated here at the VIP Global team and also at TPS. So congratulations on your success as well as a senior marketing director. You're definitely an inspiration to me.
Well, thank you.
All right, awesome. So guys, before I get started here, I want to touch on just kind of what my success has been looking so far. Obviously, with a lot of excitement going on, we just got back from Arizona, just building a team out there. And the best thing about it is, the energy is just so amazing. Everybody that we connect with, everyone that we talk to about TPS, I mean, from the servers serving our food all the way down to, reuniting with old friends and just sharing the vision of TPS is so powerful. And it's almost like everybody you share this opportunity with, it's almost like a no-brainer to everyone. So, right now is the best time. Really just get on it. Do what you have to do because, if you work for the next 6 to 12 months as hard as you do at your job, and it could potentially, transform your life, would it be worth it? Absolutely. And so that's why every single day I put in 110%. I, figure out who are going to be the new people I'm going to talk to, who are going to be the prospects that I've been, talking to over the last few weeks to the last few months. Can I follow up with them, right? The fortune is always in the follow-up. And it's just so much fun when you actually share what's happening. And I'm just so excited, really just trying to get through the ranks here and achieve senior marketing director no later than April 1st. So that's my goal here. I definitely can't wait to see a lot of people. I mean, at the last event was super amazing. I can't wait to see what Monrovia is going to look like on April 1st. But with that said, guys, I'm going to talk on three-way calling and how it can be so effective in your business, how it can impact your business in such a positive way. And I know for me, just starting the business, I didn't know much about three-way calling. I didn't know much about the business. All I know is I knew how to do three-way calls. And with everything that's happening, I mean, I try not to learn too much. I try not to say too much. I just let the video sell itself and then put them on the phone. And we have a thing here, put them on the phone with Kyle. Put them on the phone with Kyle. And so that sunk in for me, that whole concept of just connecting with somebody else. Have somebody watch the video and they get connected. There's such a power behind that. And like we say here at VIP Global, we really just plug in and win. So congratulations that are everybody that's here tonight watching this or is watching this replay. We're going to show you some skills and how simplistic this business is if you choose to treat it like a business. And we're going to talk about how effective three-way calls are here. So real quick, Shane, I'm going to ask you if you can see my screen. Or Kim, if you're there, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, I can see it.
Awesome. Also, at the end of this, guys, we're going to do a role play, show you how a three-way call is done. So thank you so much for being on here with me tonight, Shane and Kim Barth. Thank you so much. So the power of three-way calls, again, this is just absolutely amazing and how simple this business is. But what you want to do is, first and foremost, we're an e-commerce company, the affiliate marketing and direct sales. And, me being in the industry for almost 10 years now, I've seen it all, but nothing like TPS. Do I have to convince you to buy toilet paper, or are you going to go buy it anyways? I mean, you hear that line all the time, and it's so true because I have to convince you to buy anything that we sell in our TPS platform, let alone WallHow and our newly incentivized.com platform. And it's stuff that we buy anyways. Why not buy it from yourself? And so with direct sales and with affiliate marketing, you have customers and distribution, right? Our job, again, we're here to become our own customer and go get other customers. And that's how simple this business is. I mean, you don't have to convince somebody to go buy a skin cream that's overpriced and something they really don't want. This is something where they have a plethora of inventory to choose from. And when they actually buy it, and I know from my experience, as well as using the products that we buy. So it's just absolutely amazing that we find products that they need. Through affiliate marketing and e-commerce, that creates sales and revenue, which is an amazing thing in this business because, I mean, we're sitting here on a multi-trillion-dollar industry and a company that's still in its infancy, but on the rise in the right industry at the right time. And so, it's a no-brainer to actually put your hands into the cookie jar, I guess you can say, with with the e-commerce industry and how big it is. I mean, I just read something about how Warren Buffett is backing out of Walmart stock because, I mean, he's really projecting the retail world, and he really is just saying that it's not going to be existent in the next 5 to 10 years, which is absolutely amazing to me. That was music to my ears, and I'm sure so many others that are with any other e-commerce company. So with customers and member base, that is extremely important, because when you're looking at e-commerce and direct sales, we are actually creating that right now. I mean, we just announced we surpassed over 1 million members just 2 weeks ago with TPS, and it's just our first 21 months. So when you have that customer base and member base that's so thick, and the numbers are in, the numbers are not lying, right? The numbers never lie. So it's really just proof in the pudding to say that we're actually doing something right. And I know our retention rate is high just because everybody starts earning income right off the bat if you choose to treat this like a business, even as a hobby. I mean, you can go on there and just buy one item and see 20% of the company's product's commission on that item that you just purchased on your back office almost immediately. So it's just really amazing what we've done here. And by the way, Shane and Kim, if you guys can hear me, feel free to chime in on anything I might have left out or anything you want to say, okay?
Yeah, sure, sounds good.
Awesome.
And I will say real quick, because that, when I heard about that with Warren Buffett, that's a huge clue. That, that he wishes he would have gotten in earlier on e-commerce. I mean, I read that whole article. It was huge. Everybody should Google that, about Warren Buffett getting out and selling his Walmart stock. Everybody should Google that.
Yeah, definitely. I find that very interesting. So it's just really good to know that we're at the right place at the right time, Kim. So with the perfect solution, guys, that's really what we found. I mean, there was a problem in the e-commerce space, and we found the solution to it. And so we're happy to hear. We'll have a business overview tomorrow on how the business works if you're just watching this for the first time, or maybe this is just your second or third exposure. But tomorrow night we're having a business overview, so don't miss that. Tonight we're just going to touch on the importance of three-way calling and sorting really through the amount of people that you're talking to and exposing to the TPS opportunity. So what is your DMO? DMO is actually your daily method of operation. This is kind of like the rule of thumb. This is something you definitely want to do. If you're writing down your goals, then it's something more realistic. If you're just thinking about what your goals are, they're nothing but hopes and thoughts, and right. And so really what you want to do is really set a concrete of goals, whatever those are, and how many exposures you're going to have for the day. I mean, this is just examples. Again, this might not be for you, or maybe you're aiming higher. What I like to say is if you're going to aim for the moon, at least land on the stars, right? So with an example here, you have 2 new exposures a day. That actually, you times that by 5 days a week, and you have 10 exposures in 1 week, which is truly amazing. And with those 10 exposures, every week for the whole month, now you just created 40 exposures. Now you're actually creating a little bit of work for yourself. And for me, I really don't look at it as work, because if you like what you do and if you do what you love and love what you do, it never really feels like work. And for me, I just absolutely love exposing this opportunity to as many people as possible. Right. And so with 40 exposures, you got, half of those people enrolling for free. I mean, why not? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And only 10% enrolled and upgraded and became a qualified store owner. Well, what does that mean? Now you have 20 new affiliates signing up and 4 new qualified store owners, 4 people that actually saw the bigger picture, took their business to the next level, and upgraded. And that has access to paid on in 7 out of 11 ways on the TPS compensation structure, which is known as a master store owner. And that's when you upgrade and then find other 3 people to upgrade with you. And I'm proud to say that I've had probably about 8 or 9 MSOs already on my team, and I'm extremely happy for them. And it's such an easy system to plug into. And if you really know what your daily method of operations look like, and you stick to it religiously, and and put in the same amount of effort or work that everybody else is that's having results, trust me, it unfolds into a beautiful, beautiful thing. You guys want to add anything to that?
I agree. I mean, it's numbers.
Right? Just like our VIP leader, Mr. Kyle, likes to say, right? Professionals sort, amateurs convince. And we're not here to convince anybody. We're here to really just expose this to as many people as possible. And obviously, the more people you talk to, the more results you're going to have. And, I'm definitely kind of the walking example of that, because, again, I only started 6 months ago. And out of 200 and something people on my team, a good handful of them have upgraded and get MSO, and I'm more obliged than to help so many other people achieve the same thing, whether or not you're even on my team. I mean, we're all just here to help each other and build each other's business. So
that's absolutely true, Rudy. I just wanted to add one more thing to that, and it's a statement: simplify and multiply. If you could follow a simple system, you could then multiply the amount of exposures that you're doing. So, that's what's going to win. The more people that you can get this opportunity in front of, the more you're going to succeed. And following that system will help you simplify it and multiply your results.
Absolutely, Shane, and I totally agree with that. And what I want to do here is move on to the other slide, and how to effectively do three-way calls. And I promise you guys, it's going to be a lot of fun, so just hang on to the end. We're actually going to do a little role play for you guys, actually see how a three-way call is executed and effectively in a more positive way, to kind of leave people in a sense of, you know what, I probably just got off of the best call of my life. I know I felt that way when I had my first three-way call, and it's just so much fun doing these. But what is a three-way call? You have to ask yourself. The definition is it's a conference call. You've all heard of it. I mean, we all spend time on our phones anyways. We might as well do it effectively and stay productive. It's when an affiliate brings their guest on the line with their sponsor or support team member to hear more about your story and the story of the company. And again, guys, we're not here to sell the story. At this point, they had already watched the video. So you're going to ask somebody if they want to watch the video. And if I can send you a video, when's a good time to watch it? Or when do you have time to watch it? And if they give you a time, well, great. And then let's set up that appointment. Let's have you watch it and then follow up. Find out what did they like mostly about that video, right? And why are these calls so important? Well, I mean, you're providing a third-party validation and social proof. I kind of talked about this on Sunday on the call, and I'll touch up on it again. And really just party validate things for you. I know as a shopper myself, if I'm buying something and I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I know that shirt looks good on me, or those shoes, they feel good and look good, but at the end of the day, what do? We normally turn to the person we're with and we say, so how does these shoes look? How does this shirt look on me, right? I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. So as soon as somebody says, you know what, it looks nice, it look awesome, it look great, perfect. So now we're just hardwired that way as human beings to really get that third-party validation, and that's what those three-way calls do. If somebody just watched the video of the TPS phenomenon, let's just say, and they like what they saw, but they still don't have enough information, or maybe they're convinced and they just don't know how to get started, or maybe they're waiting for somebody else to say this is the right place at the right time. Well, that third party is going to seal the deal for you and kind of just really confirm what they were thinking anyways. This allows guests to see what's possible by hearing other success stories. Again, if I have somebody I'm going to introduce a business to, I'm going to talk nothing but Kyle. I'm going to talk everything about Shane, Anthony LeBlanc. I mean, these are our VIP leaders. Even Flaviano Luna having great success. About Luis Roman, people in the UK having tremendous success. And there's so many other people, that are really having success in their own way. And if you edify those people and actually share that things are actually happening, it resonates with them. Again, we're no one special. We're here. We're just shoppers. We're consumers just like you. We just took our shopping habits and found a way to incentivize ourselves to buy from our own website instead of someone else's. And so, if they hear that it works and they hear those other success stories, it really just validates what they were thinking in the first place. This allows new affiliates to get off at a fast start. And well, how do you get off by a fast start? You're simply learning the art of inviting, right? We talk about that all the time. Promote, promote, promote. Again, everybody was promoting for this training. Tomorrow we're going to be promoting for tomorrow's business overview. What if you're having a go party? You got to get in the start. You got to get in the habit. Make it religious to promote. Guys, it's all in the numbers. The more people you have, the more results you're going to have. Putting butts in seats. That's the most important thing, guys. That's the whole point of what we're doing here, is just really going through the numbers and making sure that everything we do has some sort of impact on your business in a positive way. Inviting them to a presentation, a call, following up with a three-way call with the sponsor or the support team member can help any questions or objections and close, right? Think about this. I know Kyle has a saying, it's Olay, get out of the way. It's so true. I mean, think about it. If you guys know what a matador is, right? And you're sitting there waving the red cape. Well, the red cape is your video. You have something and they want to know more about it. That red cape, as soon as if that raging bull is coming at you and you don't move out of the way, what happens? You're going to get trampled on. You're going to get gorged. You're going to get torn apart. And, that's not what we want to do here. We actually want to set you up for success. So as soon as you put them on the three-way call with your support leader, edify them, introduce them, and then move out of the way and stay quiet. Let your support leader, let your team member, let your support person, really talk about the opportunity. And people are always going to have questions. People are always going to have objections, why they don't want to do it. What makes you different than, whoever else they're thinking of? I had somebody actually ask me, well, how does this compare to Ebates? I try not to laugh, but in all honesty, it's compared to none. There's nothing like us out there. But again, you're going to have a lot of people that are skeptical. You're going to have a lot of people that think they know it all. You're going to have a lot of people that may have seen something like this before and it didn't work out. Whatever the case is, you're not there to answer those questions. You're not there to know everything. You're just there to set up the call and let your support leader handle the rest. And, this allows new distributors to leverage the experience of support team member and lets the new affiliate get off a fast start while they're still learning and perfecting the story. Again, when I first talked to Kyle about TPS, every time I did a three-way call with him and somebody I just introduced the business to, he did it so naturally. It just rolled off the tongue. There's no way I can do what Kyle just did. But with consistency and persistency and, actually taking notes and absorbing everything that is said, it becomes easier. If you guys want to add to that, go ahead.
No, I agree, because also it doesn't, like when you were saying, get 10 people a day and the consistency and all that, it also moves you get better. The first ones might kind of stink a little bit, but you know what? You get better at saying it. So your practice and what you say and they hit you with questions and you do answer a few, you just get better as you get in the consistency of it. So everything improves as we repeat. So I agree with that.
Right, I agree. It's like two birds with one stone. It's like you have a chance to have your support leaders help you build your business, so your business is being built while you're still technically in training. Because you're learning and you're taking notes. You're hearing and experiencing how that support leader is handling the call, and before you know it, you're doing the same thing with your own team.
Absolutely, man. Yep. Thank you so much for that feedback. So this process will help them develop their language skill and knowledge base. That's the most important thing. And why are three-way calls important? It allows new affiliates to learn how to answer questions and handle objections. Again, what we're talking about. If you hear it enough, you're going to be able to do it yourself. The calls allow for duplication in your organization. Yeah, and if I can do what Rudy just did, well, then I won't need Rudy after all. I can go and do this myself. But it takes time. It takes consistency. You got to show up and do the necessary steps to win. Leaders use these calls as well, as it allows their prospect to hear different perspective and provides further validation of the opportunity. And when to use three-way calls? Well, this is the most important time, is when you're inviting a prospect to a three-way call with your sponsor or support team leader after they've seen or heard some information they have expressed some interest. Again, if you just watch the video and they're interested, make sure you get that three-way call. Again, strike while the iron is hot, right? They reviewed any of these 4 exposures. Again, we have so many videos floating around. I know Richard just sent out a video today, which I'm really excited about. It's a new TPS phenomenon video. They reviewed the half-hour TPS business overview available at vipglobal.net/webinar. Phenomenal job by Philip creating that for us. And they're opening to learn more. So the guided path to recruiting. Again, you want to approach somebody, and then you want to use the tools. Use the tools and resources that are handed out by the company, by VIP Global. Whoever introduced you to the business, they're going to have all that information to help you grow your company, to grow your TPS growth here. So someone other than you. So again, you're not here to sell it. You're here to expose them with a video or some sort of material. And then again, guys, get on that three-way call. Something or someone other than you. Get them on the phone with your support leader, someone that introduced you to the business, someone that you look up to or inspires you, having some sort of success story within the company. Get them on the phone. And then again, let's build up. Let's build up to the next live event. We know that April 1st is coming up. That's what you want to do, is get so many three-way calls, maybe throw a go party in there, maybe one or two of them, and then build into the live event. Again, that's something or someone other than you. I can't tell you how many times I go to these events, bring people with me, and I just sit back and stay quiet and just let them enjoy that experience. Same thing with a three-way call. And then again, guys, it's very rare that a lot of companies offer this, but we have great training, and it's very consistent. We show up every single time, every single week. And again, this is someone other than you. Somebody just invited you to this. You can't hear them, you can't see them. They're just here to expose the business to you. So again, you become the professional inviter just by following that cycle. And the importance of three-way calls, this is one of my favorite, is, this is a team effort, right? I want you guys to, imagine or think about the Olympic game, right? Whether it's in track or whatever sport you want to play, you're handing off the baton, creating effective business. This is something where, do you want to be dependent? Do you want to, rely on somebody? Do you want to make sure that somebody else is building the business for you? Sure. In the beginning, that's fine. But this is a team effort. We always stress how we're one team with one dream, right? And we become someone where eventually we absorb so much and we become confident within ourselves and talk about the business so much that it just becomes a second language at one point. And now you become an independent, distributor. You become an independent representative for TPS, and you're actually showing them and exposing them and setting up three-way calls. And you can do this on your own with time and with practice, and doing everything you need to do with consistency becomes more results. I know that for sure. And again, we're interdependent. Think about that. This is a team effort. This is not 1 + 1 = 2. This is more, 1 + 1 = 3, 4, maybe even 5. There's tons of us that we create this energy, this flow, this culture of teamwork where all of us are just here to support each other win. And, those are things that, we become that person. We become that inspiration to maybe somebody else and say, I want to be a part of that. Look at what they're doing. I want to do what they're doing, so I'm going to show up more often. Again, just like this training, where if you're showing up, you're learning, you're absorbing, you're seeing things. Now it's time to actually take what you learned and apply it. And then of course, this is going to be you, right? And this is your prospects. You're showing them the TPS you trust, right? Within that, after you expose them to the business, you create trust. Be a friendship, whether they're a coworker, whether they're a neighbor. Shane, I know you have a neighbor that's in the business now, Mr. Gabriel, such an amazing leader himself with so much energy, right? But he wouldn't be in this business if he didn't have that trust. So it's so important to do that. And then within time, with credibility and in that trust that you're building with your prospects, you become the expert. You become the expert in the business. And with that, you're becoming an expert. They're looking up to you. Now you're becoming that role model. You're becoming that inspiration, that fire that fuels their fire. And then, you obviously earn that respect. You earn that edification. Now people all of a sudden are saying, hey, let me put you on the phone with Shane. Let me put you on the phone with Kim. Let me put you on the phone with Rudy. These guys are doing really well. They're having so much fun, and they're really knowledgeable with this business. I don't know. I just started, but, come check this out. And it becomes, really successful experience. Knowledgeable, helpful, fun. It's really what we're doing here, guys. We try to keep it simple, and we have a lot of fun doing it. You guys want to add to that? Or anything I just talked about?
I mean, I'll just say that it really is a cycle. When you see all these three components and how they wrap with each other, it's a cycle of success. And it kind of helps you understand the psychology of people business. And you want to start to understand how to get through to people in order to get the outcome that is going to be successful for you and them. And that's what's great about this is not you working to just do something that's making you successful, but you're actually learning tools and systems that you can apply that's not only going to help you financially benefit, but you're going to help others as well. So I love it. It's a cycle of success.
I like that. I like that. It's a cycle of success. I love it. So what is a TPS system? Well, again, this is before, when you put somebody on a three-way call, these are things that you want to do to edify the person that you're putting on the phone with. So you want to share your mentors or your support leaders' background and the success they've had so far in the company. Share a little bit about their family if it's relevant. Since joining TPS, I mean, everybody has a great track record here, so it shouldn't be too much of a challenge for you to do that. Discuss their great leadership and commitment to helping others. I know I can talk about that with so many people here. Express your gratitude for your mentors or your support leaders' time on the call and that they're helping and allowing you to pay it forward. And then obviously turn the call over to your support leader or your mentor. And then seriously, guys, be quiet, no talking. The less you say, the better. Let them do the call. Let them build that relationship with the person you put them on the phone with. A three-way call, well, how do I share it? Again, guys, we have them watch a 4-minute video at VIPglobal.net /videos. Then you got, after following up and speaking with them, have them enroll. Might as well just get them their free account. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain, but potential financial freedom here with TPS. And then how to enroll video tutorial, VIPglobal.net /initial steps, showing them the initial steps, how to enroll, activate, upload their ID, whatever they need to do to make sure they don't miss out on that 138 and staying plugged in the system, getting reminders of what's going on. And then 3-way phone calls with your support team. Why don't you validate it? Do a welcome call. Say, heard you just joined the business. Congratulations. This is the number if you need a call, if you need support. Or one call away, and usually with that, it really just gives them that confidence that they made the right decision in joining TPS. And if they need additional confirmation, just have them watch the half-hour webinar at VIPglobal.net /webinar. Again, this video will be on a replay, so you can take these down at a later time. And then have them purchase something. I do this all the time. If somebody just got started, even if they haven't upgraded, have them build the belief in the company, which we're going to talk about a second. Really, if they see that they bought something and they got paid, it really creates this experience like, oh my gosh, that really just happened. I just bought something I've been buying for the last 20 years, and for the first time, I'm getting paid for it. So it's just really amazing how simple we keep this business. I want to touch on a acronym here. It's called NC DART. Really the importance is, do the things that have the power, do the work, share the vision, do the activities, keep showing up, do what you need to do. And along the way, you're going to attract leaders. You're going to become a professional leader. And then you're becoming the connector. You're becoming that person that everybody is looking up to, people that are going to depend on you to be, help them grow their business. You become the center of influence, and what you're doing along the way as you're prospecting your potential people on your team, you're attracting the successful people, right? Or you could be attracting your peers, people that are around the same point in their life as you are. And then you got people that look up to you. Whatever the case is, you have to build with the network. You have to, build that credibility, have that desire. You want to make sure you look for people that have that desire to win, that winning attitude, the attitude of wanting to make sure that they're at the right place, that I make the right decision. Of course I did. And show it through actions. Use the resources, right? We have so many resources, which we talked about in the previous slides. And then last but not least, and this is the most important thing, they got to be coachable. You have somebody that comes in and thinks they know it all, or if they think they can do everything that without even being coached. Well, again, guys, they need to open their experience and being coachable. Let them allow you to teach them how to do these things, how to plug into the system, how to show up to these weekly activities and do the things they need to do to step in. Because again, achieve. If you don't believe in what we're doing here at TPS, they will never achieve the results. They will never see anything happening for themselves. So they need to be open, and they need to have these 7 traits, characters here. And again, guys, it's about recruiting up, right? You want to influence people around you. and attract the successful people, and then most importantly, build the way you need to in order to have a successful organization. You want to talk about that a little bit, Shane? I think I heard you coming in.
And I did. I loved your summary on that, Rudy. Simply put, it's just, don't overthink it, or don't think that somebody's too good or too big for this opportunity. A lot of times we could be nervous, and we can count somebody out when they really. So don't cut yourself short.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so hopefully that makes sense there for you, Kim, and everybody else that's watching. So with maintaining the right mindset, got to have the belief, guys. If you don't believe in what we're doing with TPS, then your mind is not going to be in the right place. And if it is, then you want to go ahead and create that energy. You guys can feel that energy even when you're in those rooms. If it's a go party, if it's a meeting, if it's a live event, you can just feel like we're at the right place, and we believe in the TPS opportunity and what we're doing, and that vision of where we're headed in the next 3 to 5 years is so amazing. So that creates that energy. With that energy becomes action, right? There's talkers and there's doers. You're going to be the talker, or you're going to be the doer. It's just people that are interested and committed. Are you committed, or are you interested? Those are things. Now, if you're committed and you believe in what we're doing with the action, you're going to execute. You're going to do the necessary things. Again, we talked about DMO, your daily method of operations. What you need to do, work through the bunch and make sure that you expose this opportunity to as many people as possible. And with that action, guys, you're going to have results, right? If you don't take these, if you don't carry or hold any of these traits or any characters like these, you guys will never really see those results. You have to believe in what we're doing here. I know I believe in what we're doing, and it's really a no-brainer business. I hear it all the time. So it's just really amazing what we're doing. Did you want to touch on that real quick? Anybody?
Yeah, I just wanted to add very quickly to that of course belief is so huge, right? You have to have the belief, and you always want to increase the belief. That's why plugging in, showing up and winning, saying yes to success. The next slide, I'm not going to go into it too quickly here, but just really plugging into all of the resources, watching videos on a daily basis. I know Rudy and everybody's doing really great with social media, with the different groups where everybody's sharing their excitement with each other, and really that's just, it's contagious. And the more you participate in those type of things, the more you're going to increase your belief level, which is going to jumpstart the rest of that cycle of belief and overall results.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you anymore. So definitely, you guys being on this conference call, or I'm sorry, this webinar, just really shows that you believe in what's going on, and you're showing up and you're taking the actions. Trust me, eventually with time, consistency, and persistency, you're going to have results already. And guys, our weekly event calendar here with VIP Global within the TPS platform. We have VIP Global conference call training on Sunday nights at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Those are phenomenal ways to end the week and start the week, honestly, because if we just tap in and really hear each other's success stories, and really just touch on a subject or a topic that we're about to explode into the following week here. 949-245-2883, or you can go to uberconference.com/VIP Global. Mondays, we have our TPS corporate training webinar at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know that those are one of my favorites. You can actually pre-register today at tpswebinar.com. And then Tuesday nights, we actually are switching that up. I'm very happy to announce, and I'm sure a lot of us are, that we just found a lot of grand openings having TPS go parties, as opposed to people coming into a room and having them have to walk away from whatever they're committed to that evening. How about we actually come to you? Okay. So we're excited to announce that we're going to focus on having go parties every Tuesday night. I know I just locked in a couple of them. So next Tuesday, we're going to have one for Raul's team. And the following Tuesday, we're going to have one go party over at Mark Gonzalez's house. So that's pretty exciting, guys. Let's plug in. Let's get those go parties going. I don't know about you, but those are actually really fun, and they become very addicting. So we're going to focus on that. And then Wednesday nights, just like tonight, we're having our VIP Global training webinars, 6 p.m. every single Wednesday night at Pacific Standard Time. We pre-register right now at VIPGlobalTraining.com. And then Thursday, tomorrow night, make sure you plug in for our business overview webinar at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can pre-register now at tpsoverview.com. facebook.com. Don't forget to go into facebook.com/VIP Global Network just to catch up and stay plugged in with Facebook and all the activities we have going on there. So that sums it up, guys. Now I'm really excited to get into the cheese and potatoes here and actually show you what a three-way call looks like. And we're going to role play here. I got Shane Hyman and I got Kim Barth here with us. So we're going to show you how to execute a three-way call. I think we're going to have a little bit of fun doing this. Shane, are you with us? There you are, buddy.
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
All right, guys. So this is how we're gonna set this up. Kim, you just exposed a video to Shane for his very first time, and you're just gonna set the expectations, put me on the phone, edify me, and then let me talk to Shane.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey Shane, it's Kim. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. And you?
Good, good. Did you have time to watch the video?
Yes, I did. I took a look at that.
Good, good. What did you like best about it?
Well, honestly, I like money. I mean, I like the fact of being able to make some extra money. And it seems pretty simple, like it's just shopping. So, I mean, that's kind of what I like. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is very simplistic, and like I said when we talked earlier, that it's shopping online. It's getting the things and getting paid for it. So I'm glad you liked it. Was there anything else that kind of caught your eye?
No, I mean that was pretty much it. I just I know there's a few other programs that are out there. I can't remember their names. I don't know how different this is, but I am interested in making some extra cash,
Cool.
So it seems interesting.
Cool. Well, that's where I came from too, because I wanted to make a little extra cash, and then I saw also the potential. So I do have one of the people in the company that has been doing an amazing job at this. His name is Rudy, and he actually has a few minutes. And if you have just a couple minutes for me to get him on the line, he has only been in the company for 6 months, and he is going crazy. He lets us have his time. He gives us his time. He knows how to answer all the questions that I might not know because I just got involved. And so if you have, I'd love to get him on the line, and he can answer any questions you might have and tell you a little bit about the company.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay. Hey,
Hello.
Hey, Rudy, it's Kim. I've got Shane on the line here, and he just watched the video. And he does see some great things about like the money. He wants to make some side money, and like I told him that I like the idea of the larger money down the road, but he likes the idea of the concept, and so I was going to connect you guys if he has questions.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much, Kim. And how you doing today, Shane?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal, actually. I just got back from Arizona, so I haven't even unpacked my bags yet. I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to go on my next trip here. Just so many exciting things happening, and just really excited to see that Kim is exposing this opportunity to so many people. What did you like so much about the video, Shane?
I like the fact that it seems like, you can make some extra money by, simply shopping, and as Kim is saying, that there's probably bigger money down the road and things of that nature. So it's definitely interesting to me.
Oh, absolutely. What do you do right now, if you don't mind me asking?
I work for a medical supply company.
Okay, great. And how's that working out for you?
It's working. I mean, it pays the bills, but in today's world, you need something more than just what's going to pay the bills. So that's why I'm always looking for something, or now open-minded to take a look at some things.
No, absolutely. And honestly, just by you watching that video shows us that you're actually open-minded about new opportunities. And I mean, I can tell you right now that you're actually at the right place at the right time. I want you to think about what Uber did for taxi services. Were they first, or did they just find a way to make it better for the public?
Well, they definitely were not first, so definitely they made it better.
Absolutely. So this is not about, being first in any industry. Again, we're not the first ones to create the e-commerce industry. This is something that exists. We just found a way to make it better. just like Uber, and they generated $50 billion last year in the taxi services. They don't own any taxis, right? They don't own one single vehicle, yet they found a way. We're walking away from the industrial economy and entering the connection economy, right? Just like Facebook, how it's connecting us with so many friends and family that we normally wouldn't really have time to connect with anyway. So they really just found a way to make it better. And that's really what we did here with the e-commerce. Do you know anybody that shops or shops online?
Oh yeah, practically everybody, I would say.
Absolutely. So that's what I love about this business, is that we're really in the business for everyone. And really what we have here is just an opportunity for someone to start for free like yourself. You know, we're not here to tell you to walk away from your job today, but maybe take action today to have a better tomorrow, and maybe set yourself up for financial freedom, you know, in the near future. Because really where we're going, the numbers are the numbers are not lying. You know, we surpassed our first 1 million members within our first 21 months. Isn't that amazing?
Oh wow, yeah, that's huge.
Absolutely. I mean, we don't own any products. So, you know, we're here to actually just show people how to buy things they normally buy anyways, but they found a way to pay us just for shopping for things we're going to buy anyways. Doesn't that sound like a pretty decent idea?
Oh man, it does. It sounds like nothing I've ever heard before.
Absolutely. So this is what we'll do here, Shane. Really excited. I actually got to take off, but before I do that, do you have any other questions before we get you started for free today?
Oh, no, I'm just excited to get started.
Absolutely. And we're happy to have you on board. Kim, go ahead and feel free to give Shane my number. In case you have any questions, Shane, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm here to help. I mean, we're just one team with one dream, all chasing the same goal. So let's see what we can do, and make sure you plug in, and we're looking forward to seeing you have tremendous success here with TPS.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Rudy. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great day. All right, guys. So as you can see, Kim did a great job. She just really made sure that he watched the video and understood the concept of what we're doing here at TPS, and then really just kind of moved out of the way as soon as she got me on the phone with Shane and just stayed quiet. It's a perfect thing to do. And guys, this is not rocket science. What Kim did is super amazing, and if you can do it over and over and over again, it becomes a lot more easier. And that's the thing, we're trying to make everything simplified in this business. Did you guys want to add anything to it before we wrap up?
I just was going to pretty much do a brief summary of what you just said also. I mean, it's play-by-play, something that you want to do by raising excitement, sharing the video, scheduling that follow-up call with them after they've watched the video, you know, get them on the phone on that follow-up call, edify your leader before bringing them on, and create that sense of urgency. You know, the fact that your leader is successful, he's busy, but he's willing to spend time. I already told him about you and how excited I am to, you know, introduce you. Let me give him a quick call right now. I think he's available right now. And, you know, and they're thinking in their mind, oh, wow, this is awesome. He's going to get me on the phone with this guy. And like Rudy said, hey, I got to go. I'm busy. I'm shaking and moving, but I wanted to spend some time with you and have Kim give me your information. You know, just it really makes that prospect feel good. It makes them feel invited into really a family dynamic here with the business and with the team. And really works. It works. I mean, Rudy will tell you, you know, all the 3 ways that he's having, all the 3 ways that I'm having. You know, we have Kyle, Kim, everybody, we're doing this and we're seeing the results with it. You just have to narrow down what you need to do, get yourself out of the way and follow the system. And I admit, I mean, when I first got started with the 3-way calls, my biggest thing that I dealt with was I talk too much. I wanted to explain it all, right? Because I'm excited, right? And you know, I feel like I know and understand it a bit, you know, but that's just not the system. And it's not the system for many different ways that make all the sense in the world, because that person, it doesn't duplicate, right? So like Kyle says all the time, don't just do what works, do what duplicates. And following this 3-way system is a simple system of duplication that will create results.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Shane, for adding to that. And Kim, did you want to say anything before we wrap up?
I was just going to say that I made ask Shane, do you have any questions? Because when he starts giving them to me, then I either fumble or, whatever. And so I liked it that, I held my tongue on that till I got you. And then I liked how you did your talking and everything. And then you got to go. You're busy. You got to go. And so you gave it back to me as far as the control to register him. You didn't like do the whole thing, but you gave it back to me to then, take him on to the point of registering him. So it was an assistance, but it wasn't like, it wasn't too much hand holding, and it wasn't like doing everything for me. So I thought it went really well.
Correct. Yeah, no, it was great. And thank you so much for you guys being on here. And those of you that are watching, before I wrap up, I just want you guys to understand this is not something that takes practice, right? I mean, one day you didn't wake up and just say, I'm going to go drive a car. No, it takes time. You have to sit inside and know what it feels like to be in that cockpit and adjust your mirrors and learn how to let off the gas. Let off the brake pedal just enough to get the car moving, and then hit the gas right. And then eventually over time, it becomes autopilot. You look at most of us now, we drive, we eat, we're, doing makeup for the ladies. It becomes automatic. So this is just like the business. Don't expect to get it right away. Just make sure you are more consistent, keep plugging in, doing the things you necessarily to win. And with that said, guys, I think we had a fantastic training here. And thank you so much, guys, for being on the call. Shane and Kim and Kyle, thank you so much for everything you do here with VIP Global. And everybody here at TPS, thank you for being on this call with us tonight. And with that said, we'll see you next Wednesday and also tomorrow night for our business overview here with TPS. Thank you so much. Good night and God bless.
Night.
Night.